When you think about the Kim show, like, don't look at it just as Kim. Look at it as a group of them. And, they look at your past and they try to put you back into the same spot. It's almost like a caste system. Now, this is how dirty it is. There's three contenders. There's myself, there's Global Defense in Australia, and there's the UK. There's three contenders now. The rest went hiding with all the money. That big Patel statue. It's probably under a bank down there. All their little funds, which is really Prophet Hanna's money. Make a long story short, it's so friggin' dirty, the story. Because as they have those three contenders, and they try to, at the very beginning, make Hannah into a white woman. That was because I was she was feeling overshadowed with how large Hannah is. It didn't make sense if she's a white woman. Because she's already a white woman. Visually, she's very, very white. So the Turks started cheering her on for being a white woman. So then they brought it down to the gypsy level. You are a gypsy. Now, everybody knows those two. Those are old stuff. But it's her grandfather. So I get a message yesterday, and it's my grandfather. Because my grandfather is East Indian brought into Bulgaria, and it's some of the shit they do. They're mixing up kids, and they're just like sticking kids here and there. They're overpopulated. So they get the messages as follows. Your grandfather is not East Indian. I said, so what is he? They said, he's North African, most likely. I said, yeah, but he's North African Indian then. Like they said, there's no record of him in India, and it's the biggest mistake they can possibly do. So I said to them, it's like the Turkmens that are missing in Iraq. And they went quiet. So I said, could it be that there's no record of my grandfather in India because of the devil's tongue and the good old British? I said, can we talk about Iraq? They couldn't say nothing. But it's the crap that they do, and these things are part of history. So if there's no more blacks left, or if Anatolia's gone, or if Canada's gone, it's the biggest thing since sliced cheese on earth. Because we have to kind of wait for the dust to clear. And that's why the SEALs are involved, and they're just like right up the street, quietly monitoring. And the bigger question is, after the gypsy event, so I said this gypsy is now married to Bajan. They had to downplay the Bajan. Well, there was an explosion in Barbados. There was an absolute explosion, because if you want the queens and kings of Africa, you would just have to look at the Negroes in Barbados. I mean, you can't get higher than the Negroes in Barbados. So then they wanted to make them change islands, and they switched Grenada with a different island because of the Osama story. It is so damn messy. So as Prophet Hanna is leading Jewish women through the desert,